Consumer virtual reality has only been a thing for about a year, and while that's great, we've been dreaming about the next generation of VR from almost day one. Upgrades like untethered wireless VR and eye tracking have been talked about as big upgrades for a far-flung future, but it turns out a few of them are already here. We dropped in on the Virtual Reality Venture Capitalist Alliance's 4th member meeting to see some of the next-gen VR technology that's almost ready for prime time. Technology like the TPcast Vive wireless adapter isn't exactly new. It shipped earlier this year and frees VR headsets from tethers and allows players to walk freely through virtual reality without tripping on wires. While that original $250 adapter was impressive on its own, the group is now showing off a new business edition kit designed specifically for VR arcades and multi-user environments. This lets up to 6 players use virtual reality at once without tethers, all in the same game or environment. As important as wireless VR is for the future of the platform, the most impressive thing we saw at the showcase was 7 Invenson's A-Glass eye tracking upgrade kit. This is basically a pair of round eye tracking sensors that can be installed around the HTC Vive's lenses. Not only is this almost unnoticeable when it's installed, but it allows games to track the user's eye movement, enabling more lifelike social interaction and multiplayer experiences. More importantly though, it enables foveated rendering. This is a graphics technology that improves performance by reducing fidelity outside of the user's vision. Basically, where you're looking in the game will always be sharp and defined, but the periphery of your vision might be a little bit more blurred. When done right, you can't even notice it. It looks like the game is running at full graphics all the time. But when enabled, the feature can allow a low-end PC that might run a game at 45 frames per second to run at a full 90 FPS. The developer told me the kit will probably cost around $250 when it comes out for commercial use, but because of the performance games, that's $200 you might not need to spend on a high-powered PC. I'm hoping this kind of bleeding-edge tech will be integrated into the next mainstream virtual reality headset. But even if it's not, the companies are already planning to make them available as upgrade kits for existing HTC Vive users.